Hey everyone, I'm Shannon Kennedy from Eurolinguist.com. Bonjour, coucou, ça va, zdravo, guten tag, buongiorno. I know I said I was only going to do one review per month, but actually this month I'm going to do two. So today I want to talk about Benny Lewis's Why French is Easy. So Benny Lewis sent me a free copy of his book, Why French is Easy, in exchange for a review. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the book and some of the features that I really enjoyed. For those of you unfamiliar with Benny Lewis's kind of teaching methodology, the things that he talks about on his website, he believes in speaking from day one. So that means that you work towards actually using the language from the very first day you start learning it. So your first day is focused on picking up vocabulary that you can use immediately and learning very you-based vocabulary in order to begin using the language as quickly as possible. For a lot of language learners, the thing that ends up being really delayed is the speaking comprehension ability. And reading, writing, that comes pretty quickly. A lot of the textbook-based materials kind of reinforce that. And a lot of kids who study languages in school, I know for me, for example, when I learned languages in school, I didn't actually walk away from the program knowing how to use it. It wasn't until I really ended up in situations where I was forced to use the language, made friends and started meeting people, that my ability really excelled. And he definitely employs that philosophy that you need to get speaking as soon as possible, because if you really want to become fluent in a language, which in my personal opinion means your ability to use it as part of a conversation fluidly. It doesn't mean that you speak perfectly, that you don't make mistakes in the language. It just means that you can carry on a conversation without problem. It means that you understand what's being said to you and you're able to communicate what you want to express. His book, Why French is Easy, basically takes all of the things that we imagine would be difficult with the French language, and he explains them all in a way that's really simple, that is really easy to understand, and it's a really great resource, a really great supplement. It's not a all-inclusive guide to learning the French language. It does have a few words and phrases and what they mean in English, but it's not really meant to be used as a standalone guide. It's really just, it takes all the things that maybe would make you hesitate in regards to learning the language and explains them in a way that they're not so intimidating anymore. So just like any other language, people will tell you that French isn't easy for a lot of reasons. They'll tell you that native speakers speak too quickly, that they're not friendly, that they want to practice English, so they refuse to speak to you in French. As far as the grammar goes, they say that learning tenses is difficult, that learning the genders of words is difficult, that having to learn to conjugate all the verbs and the irregular verbs and memorizing all those patterns are difficult. But really, if you go about learning any language with that mindset that it's going to be hard, you're not going to be very successful, because you're always going to have that blocking your progress. So that's why I think this guide is really great, and he also has the guide available for other languages too, because really what it does is it takes all the reasons that you might be held back or any of the excuses you might make in terms of learning the language, and it basically breaks them all down and simplifies them so that the grammar and the pronunciation of words don't seem that hard. The book is about 70-something pages. If you're looking for a compact guide that really simplifies the French language, then I definitely recommend Benny Lewis's book, Why French is Easy. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please hit the subscribe button below, and I'd love to hear from you in the comments about any French resources that you've enjoyed working with, or if you've had a chance to read this book and what you think about it. You can visit me at Eurolinguist.com. That's Euro, E-U-R-O, Linguist, L-I-N-G-U-I-S-T, with an E at the end.com. I look forward to hearing from you, and thanks again for watching. Open the book up to that page and you can say, eat. That kills me every time. Vocabulary, as well as it does have a few French grammar, grammar and French French pronunciation. Now I understand it.